Welcome to the moment that I know you've all been waiting for. We've been building up with the pre-founder, all of the anchoring and decompressing so that we can put it to function. The founder is what Dr. Eric Goodman says in his book, True to Form, the granddaddy of all postures. So the posterior chain we've mentioned in the past, this is potentially the strongest muscle chain in the body, but for some reason we have chairs and cars and things that make us underutilize this chain perhaps more than any. So now we're going to really feel this. This is going to decrease pain, increase function, really integrate the forces from the adjustments that you've been getting. This is going to be a game changer for you, we know it. So Dr. Jordan's going to start with the decompression breathing that you're all very familiar with at this point, starting with the front breath, inhaling into the rib cage diaphragmatically, keeping the head over the center line. Then on the side, breathing as wide as possible, keeping a tight, long abdomen. Then opening ribs 10 through 12 in the low back, getting serratus posterior, inferior to kick on. And then that circumferential breathing where you expand the rib cage in every direction like an umbrella opening in the center of your body. Exhaling belly button away from the waistband of the shorts to engage the core. Great. Now we're going to show you the anchoring here. We've done it in the pre-founder, but we want to revisit it just to make sure it's a really important piece of the founder because you want to stabilize the pelvis before you start the hinge. So if you watch, his feet right now are toed out. We want to turn them in just to where the outsides of the feet are parallel to each other. This is going to put your femur in a great position for a hip hinge and give your sacrum a little more room to move. Now we're going to anchor in toward the midline while lifting our arches. This is maybe the most challenging component of this. It's very subtle. We want the adductors from above to be lifting the arches inward. So at the same time that he's almost scooping his feet inward, also almost internally rotating his knees, but not letting the knees actually come together. Maintaining this position, try to get a little bit of a shake in your legs. Once you have that anchoring, he's got a great shake going on right now. Once you have that stability in the pelvis, we're going to re-emphasize the decompression breath, and now you've integrated your whole body and you're ready for your hinge. So we're going to turn Dr. Jordan sideways, maintaining that same position. His hands are like magnets and his butt is made of metal. Okay? So from here, the hands will pull the butt back without letting the knees travel forward at all. You can soften them a little bit, but don't let them come anywhere near your toes. Maintaining this position, see how far can you go back before you fall over. Right to the moment where you would almost fall over, allow your hands to come forward and counterbalance this. Now that the counterbalance has begun, this is where the tug of war between your hands and your butt begins, and your butt always wins just a little bit. That's really going to take the pressure out of the low back, distribute it above and below into the entire back of the body, that posterior chain. And now see how far forward and back can you go. Keep the hands pretty close to where they start, but really take the butt back as far as you can, anchoring the feet together, decompressing the spine. Once you've done 3 or 4 breaths here, big breath in, and on the inhale, you're going to lift your hands up overhead, keeping your shoulders away from your ears. You're going to feel a lot more tension in the low back. Big breath in and distribute that in every direction possible. Tension around the low back, distributing to the glutes and hamstrings, up into the upper back. Exhale, abs away from the waistband of the shorts. Go ahead and drop your hands after 2 or 3 breaths there. Bring them all the way behind you. Push into your heels and return to the starting position. The granddaddy of postures, the founder. Dr. Jordan did a great job there. I know that you're going to be able to do that as well. And as soon as you feel comfortable with this, you're going to start to notice that this is the mechanism that you can move your body to lift, to move through life, to lift kids up off the ground, to brush your teeth. This is the way, this is not an exercise. This is the way that your body was designed to move most effectively, efficiently, and sustainably. So as you get better at that, you're going to start to notice massive changes in your life. And we look forward to hearing about it.